From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun and good luck to all of you. We've got some really interesting first-round categories for you.
Foreign currency. British history. Notable names. Women's landmark. Theater. Soft drinks.
Player one, let's get this game going.
A Terre Haute, Indiana glass company designed this soda's classic bottle in 1916.
Player one. That's right. All right, pick again.
This convenience store chain's double gulp contains a half a gallon of soda.
Player one. You are correct. All right, pick again.
This company introduced its quick drink mix in 1948.
Player one. Right you are. All right, pick again.
This soft drink, invented by Charlie Hyers, was flavored with sarsaparilla, wintergreen, and sassafras.
Player one. To be sure. All right, pick again.
When sold commercially, this Christmas beverage must contain 1% egg yolk solids by weight.
Player one. That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
In Japan, paper currency in this unit is printed in denominations of 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000.
Player one. Exactly. All right, pick again.
In 1986, this foreign country issued commemorative coins honoring the Statue of Liberty.
Player three. Right you are. Player three, it's your turn.
This country's King Gustav III was shot at a masked ball in 1792 and died 2 weeks later.
Player three. That's right. All right, pick again.
This Greek, who supposedly sought an honest man, was influenced by the less cynical Antisthenes.
Player three. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anybody?
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Andrew Lloyd Webber's first musical tells of this biblical hero and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Player 2? Yes, indeed. Player 2, what?
Herschel Bernardi played this title Greek in a musical based on a Nikos Kazantzakis novel.
Player 2?
Why, yes. That takes you into second place. All right, pick again.
James Earl Jones starred on The Great White Way in this drama set in the world of boxing.
Player 3? Why, yes.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
King John's failure to honor this document in 1215 led to a rebellion by the barons.
Player 2?
Yes, indeed.
Player 2, what?
The title Defender of the Faith was first bestowed upon this king in 1521 by Pope Leo X.
Player 2? Right you are.
All right, pick again.
The Treaty of Brittany in 1360 brought a brief period of peace during this war.
Player 2?
That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
In the 1560s, Richard Davies, Bishop of St. David's, helped translate the New Testament into this language.
Player 3? That's correct.
Okay, player 3.
Queen Liliuokalani was once the organist at the Kauai Hau Church in this state capital.
Player 3? That's it.
All right, pick again. Answer? Nearly double. Player 3, you have your wager, please.
The birthplace of this founder of the American Red Cross is now a museum in North Oxford, Massachusetts.
Player 3? That's correct.
All right, pick again.
A church in Grafton, West Virginia, is the international shrine of this holiday, first observed May 10, 1908.
Player 2?
Correct.
Player 2?
During the 18th century, England gained control over the Mosquito Indians in Honduras and this country.
Player 2? Why, yes.
All right, pick again.
Tennessee Williams turned his unproduced screenplay, The Gentleman Caller, into this play.
Player 2?
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
Each act of this Beckett play ends with one of the two tramps saying, "Yes, let's go." But they never move.
Player 3? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Player 2?
That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
A life-size statue of this heroine of the Battle of Monmouth marks her grave in Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Player 3?
Why, yes. Your choice, player 3.
A building named for this black abolitionist stands on the site of her famous 1851 speech in Akron.
Player 2.
That's right.
Player 2, you choose.
Thomas Jeffords befriended this Apache leader in the 1860s and later became the tribe's agent.
Player 2.
Correct. All right, pick again.
In 1994, this anthropologist, son of two anthropologists, quit as director of the Kenya Wildlife Service.
Player 2.
Correct. All right, pick again.
This caustic critic and expert on the American language was associated with the Baltimore Sun for 40 years.
Player 2.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
Prior to 1971, this monetary unit was divided into 20 shillings of 12 pence each.
Player 3. Correct.
Your choice, player 3.
In this Asian country, a tugrik is equivalent to 100 mongos.
Player 2.
That's it, exactly.
And to finish the board,
It's the monetary unit of Suriname, formerly Dutch Guiana.
Player 2.
Right you are.
All right, that's the end of the Jeopardy round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
All right, it's time for Double Jeopardy. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy.
colors, people and places, film trivia, the Old Testament, modern history, musical quotes.
Player 1, if you would, start us off, please.
Fire engine is a bright shade of this color.
Player 1.
Correct. All right, pick again.
It's a light yellowish brown, or the shade you turn after bathing in the sun.
Player 1.
Correct. All right, pick again.
Named for the Irish town, Killarney is a shade of this color.
Player 1.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
Dove and mouse are different shades of this color.
Player 3.
Right you are. Player 3.
Soon after taking office in 1981, this president lifted the grain embargo on the Soviet Union.
Player 3. Yes.
All right, pick again.
In October 1957, she became the first British monarch to open Canada's parliament.
Anyone? Player 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyone? Player 3.
That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
In 1985, researchers from Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute located the wreckage of this liner.
Player 3.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
In 1928, Ataturk removed the constitutional provision that named this Turkey's state religion.
Player 2. Right you are.
Player 2, you choose. Answer? Daily double. Player 2, your wager, please.
In Numbers chapter 10, Moses addressed this container as Lord.
Player 2. That is incorrect.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
The yacht carrying this love goddess in the 1948 film The Lady from Shanghai is Errol Flynn's.
Player 2. Good guess, but no. Player 3.
To be sure.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
In 1965, President Johnson sent 20,000 U.S. troops to this country, Haiti's neighbor.
Player 2.
That's it, exactly. It's your turn, player 2.
The people of this country's fourth largest city are called madrasis.
Player 2. That's correct.
All right, pick again.
Béarnaise sauce is from France, while Bernese people are from this country.
Player 2. Yes, indeed.
All right, pick again.
Many people of this largest island are of combined Eskimo and Danish ancestry.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Natives of this Canadian city are called Haligonians.
Player 1.
That's correct.
Player 1, you choose.
Nevada's state colors are blue and this. It helps if you know the state nickname.
Anybody?
Here is the correct response.
All right, player 1.
At a June 1995 auction, the white suit John Travolta wore in this film sold for $145,500.
Player 1.
That's correct. All right, pick again.
This dancer first appeared with Ginger Rogers in the 1933 film Flying Down to Rio.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Barbara Streisand wanted Elvis Presley to co-star with her in this film, but Chris Christopherson got the role.
Player 3.
That's right. Contestant 3, it's your turn.
In 1914, this director appeared as an extra in The Squaw Man, his first Hollywood film.
Anybody? Player two? Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Anybody?
It's your turn, player.
Emilia tells this Shakespearean Moor, "I will play the swan and die in music."
Anyone? Player two? That's wrong.
Okay, player three.
"Extraordinary how potent cheap music is a line from his Private Lives.
Player three. Right you are.
All right, pick again.
In Ode to a Nightingale, he wrote, "Fled is that music. Do I wake or sleep?"
Anyone?
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again. The answer is a Video Daily Double. Player three, we have your wager, please.
"Music is the thing of the world that I love most," comes from his July 30, 1666 diary entry.
Take a look at your monitor.
Player three. That is incorrect.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
The musical instrument called a shofar was made from this part of a ram.
Player one?
That's it exactly.
Player one, your turn.
The Mende and the Temne are two major ethnic groups in this African country whose name means Lion Mountain.
Player one?
That's right. All right, pick again.
In an 1829 letter, this German poet wrote, "I call architecture frozen music."
Anybody?
All right, pick again.
This beloved psalm contains the line, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies."
Player three. Why, yes.
Player three?
This wife of Isaac was the daughter of Abraham's nephew, Bethuel.
Anybody?
And to finish the board,
This prophet ruled Israel at the end of the period of Judges and anointed the first two kings.
That's the end of Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
Now here's our final Jeopardy category.
U.S. history.
Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Your question, Player 3. That's right. And your wager was? That puts you in the lead. Player 2, let's take a look at your question. Oh, sorry. That's incorrect. How much did it cost? Yeah, you'll get them next time. Player 1, your question? That's right. And your wager was? That puts you in the lead.
Congratulations, Player 1. You're the Jeopardy champion.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everyone.